Hello everybody, it's Bella here from RachandBellaCrafts. Just sitting down a moment. Thank you for all your lovely comments on my previous videos, and my series has now come to an end, and this is part 8 of the series, so this is the finale. So let's get started. I'm just going to do some flip throughs, and then I was going to show you my very large art journal. So just a couple of things to show you. Right, let me put that one over there a moment. I'm going to show you the portrait one, and my camera's up higher so I can get her in. So I may lower it for the other one, but this one I've got a little bit higher, so I'll make sure I've got it in the correct position. So as we said before, so if I find somewhere where I can open it like this, you can see the full, I'm going to stand up, I think, yeah. So you can see the full cover from the back, okay, and if I fold it up again, then she's like this, and I put lace all around the edging, all around, right the way round, and I've stitched here. I've added that number. I don't know whether I mentioned that before, but I have added that number. Some stitching on here, some lovely stitching on there. Not sure what the light is doing here because it's a funny light today. Some slow stitching on there and there and there. Okay, so I don't know where the best light is for you, but anyway, let me get it in the center now, and that's how she is. Okay, so I'll just flip through now. You can always zoom in if you've got on your iPad or on your, you know, your computers. You can zoom them in, especially on your phone if you go like that with your screen. Okay, so just going to do this really quickly. That's the large tag in there. There's Holly on the front, and I've used Rachel's kits, and I've gone through, as I said, and I've been foraging and looking through all her kits, and I've listed in the bottom all the kits that I've used because they were on here, so I've written them all where you can find them on Rachel's Etsy shop. So don't go looking on her KoFi, because most of them, except for the new ones, which is the what's it called, Spring Collage, is in the KoFi shop. Sorry it's so confusing, but she's trying to get them onto KoFi, but of course it takes such a long time to move everything over. It does really take her hours. Okay, so I put a lovely little cluster up here. And this is one of her pages here out of the new kit. I've just done this today. I put little pieces of lace on the top of these sweet little, as I say, these are very eclectic because I have mixed and matched her kits. All right, so but these are all finished now and they're all up for sale, so they will be in my KoFi shop as soon as I finish it. Let me just tidy that up because it will annoy me. I don't do it when I think of it. So that's that one. It's got the word spring on it. I think I need to stick that back down, so I'll do that as soon as I've finished. I put the umbrella up here, look. Lift it up a little bit so you can see. All right. And then I put some material on there. And I've rounded off most of the corners, I think, because I do find they go into the pockets much easier if you round them off. There's another cluster there that I've done. Beautiful pages, aren't they? Spring flowers and some flowers there with a lovely car on there. Beautiful, beautiful birdie. And this one, what I've done here, I've put a pocket on there and I've added another tag inside. And you've got some material and some lace on that one. Okay, that says happiness. These are absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now I've just finished this one and I haven't rounded the corners. I must remember to do that. It says Spring Collage, and I've been using the names of the kits in the journals. You may see like Blue Hues, what was the other one? Truly Blue, and I've used Spring Collage and Snowdrops. I've used those, so that's the words that have gone through the kits, okay, through the journals. It's another one I just finished. That says Truly Blue. That's what I was just saying. Okay, and that goes in there. I do love these portrait, or ledger style I call them. There's some lace on there. It's very faint, but there is lace on there. All right, you can see it better on the back. And there's our little cycle. And the belly band. And that and that. These were, I think they turned out really fun. And that was just some material I had. And I do love that material. So I thought I'll put that on the top of both of these. That one says Beginnings. As I say, they're not all rounded off. I'll try to do most of them if they needed it. There's another cluster on there. That's that one. This is the one I've been moving around a lot. Don't ask me why, I just have. And this is the one that I could not find. And that's the one that was flying around on the counter on my desk. And it disappeared and I could not find it. I think it's that one anyway. It's one of those. Yep. There we go. And I love this one. I'm not sure which kit this one. Oh, this is out of the Snowdrop ones. Snowdrops and Blossoms Spring Kit, that one. Okay, I don't know whether you can see that all right. And I put some lovely lace on there and I put snow on there. And that's a lovely big tag there. Okay, so there's plenty of scope for you to carry on decorating these. I'm doing that these days. I'm leaving it, you know, some for you to decorate as well as what I've put into them. So that's the first one. All right, and I think we'll call this one, I don't know what we'll call that one. We'll just put that over there for now, and then we'll come back onto this one. I may lower you down a bit, so just be with me a moment. I'm just moving my stand down and make sure she's central. As I say, the lighting is dreadful today, and yet the sun is out. But there we go. So here we go. We've got, that's the cover. She's beautiful. I love this cover. And I've got buttons all the way up there, and I've done some slow stitching on there. Okay, and got corners. And that's the material out of the Spring Collage Kit, which I've photocopied onto, no, I've printed onto fabric. Okay. I think this one is my favourite, actually. I really like this one. And that goes in there, and I put the plastic pockets on there so you can see the material, because that is fabric. Okay, that is not paper, that is fabric. So you've got fabric on the front and you've got fabric inside. That's a sweet little card. Sweet little tag. And that says Spring Collage. And you've got lace down the side there. It says New Beginnings, and I've got lovely up there as well. And this is caddy paper, this. I think you can see it okay. All right, it's quite stiff, but it's lovely paper. It's handmade paper. And I've just put some of that trim on there. These are out of my books. That's out of the kit. That, I've lined the back of that one. Put a nice backing on that one. And you've got two lots of lace, well, lace and a trim on there. And that one there. That one was fun to do, that one. Doesn't want to go. See what I mean about rounding the corners? So I will go through and check them all to make sure that they do go in and out properly, if I remember. Okay, that's that one there. And there is another pocket behind there if you wanted to hide something. I've left that as a pocket behind the pocket. Okay, that's a sweet one. And I put the sneakers on there, what we call sneakers. I don't know what you call them in your country, but we call these with the, that you do your like trainers, but they're not, they're sneakers. We used to call them dappers years ago when we were in school, but they were white. I don't know what you had. plenty of writing space in this. So there's that one. I like that one. I enjoyed making that one. And I got some lace trim down there, and I put a butterfly out of the kit up there. And as I say, these are quite eclectic. So I've got some lovely birds down here. Got the word amazing there, and I put one of Rachel's butterflies from the kit on the top. And that says Truly Blue, because she is truly blue, isn't she? She's very blue. So there's two lovely cards there. Tags. I keep saying cards. I should say. Oh, and I put this lovely yo-yo on there that I made. That's not an old one. That's one I've made, I think, a year ago, but I found it in my stash. So I thought the colour was right. That says daffodil, because it's spring. And this one's got a tie on there, like that. And that says flowers. And those words are the ones that I typed in, and then I printed off on Rachel's spring collage papers. Okay, so there's lots of writing space in here, and you can always put more paper on if you want to add more writing space. I've just put that on there so you realize that you've got to lift it up. I've been making these little toppers. I thought they were sweet, and there's some lace on there, and that says spring flowers. Flowers sounded posh, didn't it? And that says peaceful, and there's some lovely greeny blue similar to this color behind there's material. Okay, so I thought that looked rather nice on there. There's that one. Line the back of that one. Some trim down here and some trim down there. This is one of those little envelopes. Okay. And that says blessings upon blessings. That says spring. I'm a bit tired today. I woke up at 6:30 this morning. Could not go back off. But now suddenly, because it's afternoon, it hits you, doesn't it? So, I don't know. And there's a little envelope there. Found that one in my stash. I thought, well, that's blue. That'll fit nicely in there. That there. And I put a button on that one. It was a bit bulky, so I didn't put another one on the other caddy one. That's the caddy paper. But I thought that looked really sweet. And that's got an eyelet at the top. Okay. And that one goes in there. That's out of the kit. There's that one. And that's got that green material. You can see it better there, look. Okay. I keep moving things around, don't I? I took those pointy things out of there. I put them in here, look. I preferred them in there, actually. So that's what I've done. I put them in there. I think they fit better in there. They kept sliding about in there. So I thought, right, let's take them out. And there is an envelope in there. So you could hide a little note in there if you wanted to. Okay. And there's a little tag there with a birdie on, and there's that one there in the back there for you to write on, and there's still scope for you to do more writing or decorating in here if you want to. And I've done a little topper there as well, and I've stitched that one on, and that says spring flower in spring, and I have rounded that corner off because I was having trouble getting that one in. You have to lift it, but be careful because they may tear. And these lovely corners are on there. So that's how she looks. And I shall measure her if you would like me to. I need, oops, sorry. I need one with inches and with, let me see. So she's five inches wide by more or less 8 inches long, and she has a spine of 2 inches, and she's roughly 3 inches like that. Okay, I may put a tie around it. I haven't thought about that yet. So this one, let's do this way. So that's 2.5. That is 4.5, 4 3/4 to the edge of there. Look, if I bend that over, but it's 5, not quite 5.5 to the edge of the lace. Okay, so that'll give you some idea. And the length, I'm going to go from where I've stitched. So that's 10 3/4, the length. I'll give you some idea. And then you've got this tiny spine, which is 1/2 inch, really. So that is 1 centimetre. And the length is 27 centimetres. And 12, I would say, 12 centimetres. I didn't do this in centimetres, did I? This one is 12.5 wide, 12.5 wide by not quite 21 centimetres. I'll have all these listed in the shop, all the measurements. I usually do. That's about 5 centimetres. Okay, so that's those two. I just wanted to show you this because I don't think I finished showing you, but I'm going to have to lift it back up because you won't see it otherwise. Let me move those over here a minute. Now this one is an art journal that I made to work along with Catherine from K3N, and I haven't started work on that yet because I've been so busy doing Rachel's kit. So that's 20 centimetres. This is quite large. It was an old ledger, it was, and that's 8 inches by, I don't know whether my own screen, yes. So we'll have to try and do it like this. So it's about 13 inches long. So that would be 30 centimetres, maybe, let's see. So it's 13 inches and it's probably about 32, I would say, about 32 centimetres by 20 centimetres. The spine is 4.5 centimetres by 1 3/4. Okay. So I think I should have undone this early. Oh no, there we go. It was in a bow. There we are. So I've taken that out of my lovely book and I have sewn this on my sewing machine because I wanted it to be secure, and I wasn't doing any slow stitching on this except here, and I did some stitching down the spine, and I did some on the back there like that. Okay, we stand up now, make sure you can see. Right, so I can put that away. And I just wanted to show you what I'd done because I was showing my Rachel, who I visited yesterday, by the way, and I was helping her to sort out her fabrics. So I was ironing everything and she was putting them all in their new boxes. So we had a lovely day together yesterday. And when she popped over here for her father's birthday, I was showing her this because she was looking through my stuff. So I've got some more bits and pieces ready there to use. And these are the papers that I've put in. And I'm hoping I'm going to carry on. I did put it in my shop and then I changed my mind and I took it back out. Because I thought, well, at some point I'm going to have some time. And I might enjoy making. Now what I did, I put elastic in. And I know Catherine sewed hers in. But I like to interchange my pages and take them out if I'm working on them. So that's what I've done with this. And I think that works better for me. That is Evelyn Holden. I think that's her sister or a mother. It doesn't say on there. Anyway, that's from Edith Holden. Sorry, I was choking then, sorry. So yes, I was pleased with how this turned out, but I was conscious that I hadn't shown you the finished. That's the first signature. I think I put 3 in. Yes, I did, because I've got eyelets down here, look, and the elastic goes through, so they're more or less the same all the way through. I've got a couple of art pictures in out of my lovely art book. I put some of those in. That's out of the Edith Holden book. I thought that was lovely. And I'm enjoying Catherine's series that she's doing. She does it once a week. I'm sorry, I can't remember what day it is. I think it's on a Monday, but don't quote me. I don't know. That's out of a children's book. That one. And this is just brown paper, wrapping paper or something. That was out of my watercolour book, and I thought, well, it doesn't matter. I can soon collage over the top of that. And I'm ready now to do what Catherine has done. She's gone ahead now. She's done quite a few pages, so I've got to catch up. I've got a couple of things I've got to catch up on, because I was doing Meg's junk journaling as well for January. So I can go back to that now I've finished these 2 journals. But I have got another project in mind. And I've got all my lovely papers in here ready to use if I need to in my art journal. And that's a gusset there, look. Let me hold it up and you can see. So I've made a gusset there with a pocket, because I wasn't quite sure how much I was going to put in there. So I was really, really pleased with this. Really pleased how that turned out. I did make an art journal a couple of years ago. It's in my playlist somewhere earlier on, and I sold it and I bitterly regretted it because it was so lovely and I put a lot of work into it and it was really unusual. But anyway, it went. So there's not a lot I can do about that now. So that was that one. So that's that, and that's that, and that's what I've been up to. So, don't know whether you can see them all. And they will be in my shop very soon. So keep looking. And if you're interested, I shall have them up hopefully very soon. I'm not going to say what day. I'm just going to say very soon, because I've got to photograph them all and put them all up. But I won't put this video up until they're in the shop, okay? Thank you for watching, and thank you for staying with me for the series. And thank you so much to those of you that sent Chris, my husband, a happy birthday on Facebook and in my comments. He was really touched. So thank you so much for that. And he's off shopping at the moment. So anyway, that's my video finished. That's my flip through. And I hope you enjoyed the series. So bye for now.